Okay. It's been a while. It's been
Who are you?
a little bit. I don't know.
I don't
Who are you?
recognize you. No.
I don't recognize you either.
Mm.
Head's a little bit more shiny.
Yes, this is true.
I know it's been a minute, and I know it's been over a week. And we didn't do it last week. Or last weekend.
We've been busy, folks.
Yeah, we've had
Family stuff.
a lot of stuff on our hands.
Yes.
We're back.
Whoop, whoop.
Episode 7, I believe.
Maybe 8, 7 or 8. Yes.
I think it's
something
7.
like that. Yeah.
My name is Manny.
What's up, Manny? My name's John.
Thank you.
Like father, like son.
Yeah, it's been a while. There's
So we may have some pent up like laughing and all that stuff
yeah.
because we owe you guys like about a week and a half. So
Yeah. So there is a lot that's happened in the 2 weeks.
yes.
The World Series ended about 2 weeks ago, maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
Baseball news, awards, the Warriors. Pinalero's baseball, and then me with MW2 CDO, and now Warzone 2
Yep.
being released tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
And with the newly released film, Black Panther, Wakanda
Dose.
Forever.
Yes.
Just give you guys thoughts about that. We're not going to spoil it,
No.
just more of what our thoughts were.
Yeah. Not Kansas forever. Wakanda forever. Yeah.
And then we're going to do more unboxing. I don't know if you guys can
Dun
see it,
dun dun.
but yeah.
More. Yes, sir.
And this is more for just the people. I'm pretty sure you guys can see it. Little whiteboard that we have down here.
If you don't tell them, they don't see it. No, I'm just playing.
But
We try to be a little professional.
should we do
so
a little behind the scenes type thing?
not right now. Or I don't know.
No, just like saying what it is.
Yeah.
So what we do
Of course.
is obviously there's news from all around sports. Sports, me with the COD field, him with he'll do more football. But it's more of just like what we like more. We have a whiteboard, and from time to time during the week, since we try and record on Saturdays, I know it's been rough, and today's a Tuesday. Probably gonna go up on a Wednesday.
Yep.
So throughout the week, we try and get different ideas of what to talk about, write them down, put them up, and once it comes time, we have the whiteboard down here, and then we just kind of read off the whiteboard, and then we basically write down the main topics, and then that's mainly just what we talk about.
Yep.
Obviously, a lot of things branch off into other things.
Of course.
It's fun.
Us trying to get a little organized so that because sometimes it's hard to keep it all in our brains.
Yeah.
So yes, that was a good description of what our little reports were.
So, starting off with the baseball,
Going right into it. Yeah.
we have like 130 something days left to opening day.
Already the countdown begins.
World Series, the Houston Astros win yet another ring
Against the Phillies.
against the Phillies. Sad.
4-2.
4-2. They no-hit the Phillies in
Ooh.
Game 4 to tie the series.
That's right. Yep.
Then they won another one in Philly and then one back at home.
Yep. Alvarez, was it? I forget his name. Begins with a Y.
Jordan.
Huh?
Jordan.
Jordan. There it is. Albert. Man, he hit a bomb to take the lead in that last game. Yes. It was nice shot.
Jeremy Pena named World Series MVP.
The rookie, right? Yeah.
And the rookie.
Yeah. So that was good. I mean,
It was a very good series.
it was a very good series. I would agree.
And then the
Yep.
Phillies just couldn't hold on to it.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
Well, you know what? at one point in time, it didn't even look like the Phillies were playoff material. And they got on a roll, and they looked very good. They were crushing people. Obviously, even they went up 2-1 on the Astros, and I think the gas tank just
ran out. They handed the Astros the first 2 losses in the World Series.
Right.
That
Yeah.
was cool.
Exactly. Like again, I mean, that just shows that the Phillies were, definitely had a lot of momentum. They definitely had a lot of
play.
Right. No, they had a lot of momentum. They had a lot of skilled players. I want to say that Schwarber, I know in that last game, and
He had the most runs in the postseason.
did he? Yeah. That doesn't surprise me because it felt like he kept
8.
hitting. He kept hitting stuff here and there. So, Bryce Harper, although in the past, he's, been a little challenging to like. I mean, he did well. He did good for their team as well. It was a well played series. It wasn't like people really got crushed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they did well. So hopefully, I mean,
They can go back.
What?
Win it this time.
Well, what I was gonna say actually is hopefully, and who knows how people are, but hopefully at least the Astros may be able to shed, whatever,
cheating
the cheating scandal and this and that. They played hard. They did whatever. They won out. You know what I'm saying? So, I've often said that everyone tries to get an advantage. Astros got caught that 1 year. Sure, it's all hyped up. I would not be surprised that there's many more teams that just never got caught. So, to single out the Astros, whatever. But this year they did good. And I hope, again, people give them some respect for that.
Yep. As the offseason go, there's been a lot of signings. Clayton Kershaw's back with the Dodgers.
Who? With who? Oh, yeah.
Tyler Anderson, the big old T train for the Dodgers,
just signed.
He's staying in LA.
Yeah.
He's going down the block though.
Yeah.
Going to Anaheim. Going to the LA Angels.
Yeah.
Where's another signing? I think it was Christian Javier. No. Some pitcher with the Astros. Re-signed with them.
Oh, I think it was their closer.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then the big Jock Peterson stays in the Bay.
Yeah.
Signs back with SF.
He agrees to the option. So he had already signed for 2 years. The second one was an option year.
Yeah.
The Giants extended it and were like, yep, if you want it, you got it. He said, yep, let me get it. So he stays.
Staying in the Bay.
With the Giants.
I was reading stuff, though.
Yes.
That Brandon Belt is actually ineligible for extended offer. There's the OQ, whatever it is. I was on MLB.com.
Gotcha.
There's a lot of people, like Abreu's ineligible, Belt's ineligible. There's a couple of people that are ineligible.
Got it.
It was weird. But
we'll see.
We got Jock.
That's a good start.
Now we're hunting for the judge.
I've been saying it since those early podcasts. Man,
I don't know.
I'm hoping.
More awards have been announced. But first, I actually want to say this one.
Yeah. What's that?
There is a committee meeting in New York. I think it's New York for the Hall of Fame. And Barry Bonds, big old Bonds, is on a, what was it called?
I forget what the committee was. Let me see.
Contemporary era.
There you go. Good job. Good job. Way to pull that one out. Contemporary era committee. I don't know what the hell they were. I don't know if they existed before. It might be one of those new things. But my understanding is it's right. They're looking at, and there might be people on it that may have played with those individuals or in a certain time frame. So giving another chance for some people to possibly go into the Hall of Fame. Ones that I remember other than Bonds is Fred McGriff, longtime Atlanta Brave and Padre, if I'm not mistaken. There was Albert Bell. He used to play with the Cleveland team before it was the Guardians.
Wasn't
And,
like
and then
Jeff Bagwell. No, not Jeff Bagwell.
no, they were that. Yeah, Kurt Schilling. I know you had said maybe
Kurt
Roger
Schillings.
Clemens.
Roger Clemens. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. So hopefully this will be another opportunity that they don't do them.
30.
Yeah, exactly. Considering Bud Selig and other people that were responsible for things in that era are in the Hall of Fame themselves, so hopefully we'll see. Interesting thing, speaking to the Hall of Fame, I just read this week about Pete Rose.
Oh,
He sent a
the apology
letter.
letter.
Yeah, another apology letter. He also sent in something to, what is it, Manfredi? I forget what the commissioner's name is.
Rob Manfred.
Manfred, there you go.
Manfred.
So he sent an apology letter, and again, copping to and asking for forgiveness. He didn't actually ask so much about being put into Hall of Fame. I think
He just asked
missed
for
his
like
baseball.
forgiveness.
Right, to kind of lift the ban that's on him. I mean, again, there's decision makers that I don't understand sometimes what they're thinking. From the book that I read about Pete Rose, when he was a player manager, he bet on his teams to win. So, in my mind, I'm like,
how is that a bad thing?
how can you fix that? If you bet them for them to lose, you could definitely be like, I'm gonna put in some crappy players today, and we gonna lose this game for real, right? You have influence that way, but if you're betting that your team wins, like, how do you guarantee that for real? Like that. So to me, and there was other betting. So don't let me just give you one sliver. That was the part that would always kill me, though. It's like, but he can't guarantee it, so I don't know. Anyways, he was a great baseball player. One of my favorite baseball players.
Isn't he the all-time hit leader?
Yep. 4256, I believe, is the number. 4,256. The all-time hits leader. Yep.
They don't have that in MLB The Show.
Yep. Probably not, because they just banned them straight out.
Yeah. Awards though. There's been 2 awards released.
Mm-hmm.
The Rookie of the Year and the Manager of the Year.
Mm-hmm.
All MLB team is still in the voting process. Rookie of the Year for the AL side is none other than Julio Rodriguez.
Seattle Mariners.
Nice. And the other one is Michael Harris Jr. of the Atlanta Braves in the NL.
Nice.
Manager of the Year for the NL is Buck Showalter. Actually, this whole thing was funny. Buck Showalter has won Manager of the Year 4 times with 4 different teams.
I didn't realize that.
In 4 different decades.
Oh, wow.
He did it with the Yankees. Yeah. I forget the other team, and then the Orioles, and now the Mets.
Wow. That's good. Good for him.
And then Terry Francona of the Cleveland Guardians in the AL. There was something I saw about him.
Yes. What's that?
I think it was like 20-something years of coaching or managing. 3 Manager of the Year and 2 World Series titles.
Cool. I think both of those might have been with the Phillies.
I don't know.
I remember correctly. I think that's who he was with. I could be wrong on that. So, but I think it was with the Phillies that he was World Series winner. Yep.
Yeah. Staring in a different direction. Football.
Oh, yeah? We didn't even write that one down. Football. Niners won this week. Yeah. Came back on the Chargers. So that was good. McCaffrey seems to be doing well, even though they're not overloading him. One thing that was sad since the last time, I think because that was right when he was first getting started. Yeah. I think it was that weekend that he got traded and he got inserted just days afterwards. So things have been happening, right? So the one sad thing for me, Jeff Wilson Jr., we let him go. We traded him to Miami. I get it. He probably wasn't going to get as much playing time.
I don't know who that is.
He was the running back before we got Christian McCaffrey.
Oh.
So, but Jeff Wilson Jr. was supposed to be a backup for Elijah Mitchell, who got hurt like in the first game of the season, right? And I guess maybe it was that he was returning and stuff. And I guess, yeah, that would have been too many running backs, 3. But Jeff Wilson did good stuff. So that's why I just appreciated him. But he's doing actually pretty good over in Miami now. He teamed up with our other former running back, Raheem Mostert. So now they're a tandem over there when they were a tandem over here. So, yeah, Miami's doing good too. But the Niners were at a mediocre record for now, 5-4. But it's funny. It seems that we are starting to be noticed by a lot of announcers. They're like, oh, the Niners are getting healthier. Their players are coming back. And they're saying yeah, I don't think many teams are going to want to face them in the next coming weeks, right? Or going into the playoffs. So hopefully we make it into the playoffs. Hopefully we make a run out of it. But yeah.
There's a thing that I saw on
What's
the
that?
Niners
Yes, sir.
Instagram page. I don't know what it was, but they were paying tribute to someone. They had shirts of him. I'm trying to blank who the name was. I was trying to figure out who it was.
If you describe a little bit more, I might
It was
be able to help
like
you.
a black shirt and it had his name on the top and the bottom. Images of his name. I didn't know the backstory. That's why I was confused.
Oh,
They were representing someone or something. It was like something Javier or something. I don't know.
Javier.
Yeah.
This week, last week, when was it?
This past week.
Oh,
It was like during the pregame that they were all wearing the shirt.
Oh, wow. I didn't see that part.
I don't know. Basketball news though.
Ooh.
Lakers fall to 2-10.
Ooh. 2-10.
But LeBron still being LeBron.
Right.
So averaging like 76 points a game.
Again, didn't Anthony Davis go down? I think he got hurt again, not this past week sometime. I saw him go for a rebound, and then his back was like,
They should just trade him.
Send
Send him back to New Orleans.
While they might have some opportunity to get something in return. That's what many people say.
It is true. A lot of people out there.
Yep. They would be willing to risk it. But
Warriors news.
Oi.
So we're really good at home, but we absolutely suck on the road.
Right now we do.
The Warriors are 0-7 on the road.
Ooh, that's drastic.
And aren't the games split? Like 72 games split?
What are you talking about? 82 games.
82 games split?
You mean half home, half away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that 36 at home? No, that'd be 72.
That must be the new math you're doing. I don't know what you're talking about right now.
What's 82 divided by 2?
41.
Oh, yeah. 41 at home. We're going to go 41 and 41.
I hope we win at least,
50.
10, 50. I don't know at this point. Yeah, they've been not doing very well.
We've been struggling.
You know what? Let's say this. Steph, I think so has been Steph. I think there's been a dip in some of Clay's production. So there's been a little bit of a dip in that. And then who was it? Jordan Poole wasn't playing.
Jordan Poole's playing like he's in the G League again.
Yeah, so people, we've been having a rough patch, but I mean, Steph's been, like I said, holding it down.
Freaking championship hangover thingy.
I hope not. I mean, it wouldn't.
We've had back to back.
I was gonna say it wouldn't be for everybody. I really think, maybe it's.
I think it's just like the rookies, like Poole, Wiseman.
The younger,
because
they're not rookies.
The youngins.
Mm-hmm. We'll
The
see. I
young,
think we'll be
the
all right. I mean, it's a
younglings.
long season, so you know what I mean. In the end, all you got to do is make it into the playoffs, and then that's the new season. So, ain't worried just yet, but it does look ugly. 0-7 on the road. Yep.
I'm gonna you take the description on this one.
We jumping into Pinoleros?
Yeah.
So last time we're jumping back on it. My nephew, his cousin,
Charles Torres Jr.,
correct?
otherwise known as Junior.
Yeah, to us known as Junior. We talked about it last time. He was going to be doing a fundraiser. It actually starts today. We're filming on the 15th. So for the next week, we'll promote it on the video and put it on our Instagram page again, just to remind folks. But he created an organization called Pinolero Baseball Project, and I jacked it up apparently the last time, so my bad.
I gonna be your nephew thinking you jack it up.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's messed up.
I don't know what was going on. But so the Pinolero Baseball Project, just to refresh your memory, the organization that he created was based on his interest in baseball. And so what he does currently is he spends some time up here in the States, and then he'll spend a good amount of time, 5-6 months at a time, going back down to Nicaragua and basically running like camps for some of the local youth. In that process, and this is where this fundraiser comes in that process, what he likes to do is take donated items and take it back to Nicaragua with him, and then share that with the youth down there. Hold on 1 second. I gotta get my water. So he'll take that donated equipment and spread the love down there, right? One thing he shared with me, and I told Manny. So in one of the times that he's gone down and taken some items down there, do you remember what you donated in that kind of?
I donated, I believe it was a helmet. I donated a glove. Donated about 4, 5 bats.
Mm-hmm. Different sizes, right?
Sizes,
when you were little league.
I think a couple of batting gloves
ones.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Some cleats that I didn't wear anymore. Some turf shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know with that, he's told him who told me.
Yep.
With all of my things alone.
Yep.
Roughly, it's around 40 kids that I've helped in Nicaragua.
And so yes, he did say that. And remember what I asked you, and I was hoping to, and we're here now, right? Like, how does that make you feel?
For me, it's like the love of baseball. It's not just in the States,
right?
And it's not just in America in general. Like it's vast. Mm-hmm. There's Japan leagues. There's China leagues. Mm-hmm. There's Mexico leagues. There's I don't even know what kind of league.
Caribbean leagues.
There's a bunch of different leagues just
mm-hmm.
around the sport of baseball.
Yep.
And I know America goes, baseball's America's pastime because of all the other stuff that's happened, and football is like the new main American sport. But there's still the love for the game of baseball. So knowing that for the stuff that I donated, there's still kids down in Nicaragua that share the same love.
Yeah.
It feels good, and it feels like a sense of happiness that kids down there are still helping, or are getting help from us.
Right.
We're trying to share what we've learned, what we've had as different things.
Absolutely.
Like, I remember one of the bats that I donated, it wasn't like the newest bat, but it was a bat that I didn't really use as much. Mm-hmm. So it was still really good in like material and like pop and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So it's still a really good, durable bat. Obviously, some of the other ones, the T-ball bats, those are old as hell. They still have a lot of pop for a T-ball bat. Sure. It's still like good.
Yep.
So, yeah.
I mean, in some cases, and this is why Junior put this organization and this opportunity together, is that in some cases, some kids have nothing at all. And that's why I asked you the question too, like, how does it feel to help, for our love for the baseball and our investment in you, me, your mom, all this kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, we'll look at things, we'll get bats and all stuff. Obviously, you've had to switch up bats, that kind of stuff, right? And other equipment. And so, there's more of that access. And down there, just like you said, it's not as prevalent, right? But the love is still there. And many talented folks have come up. Just this, I don't know if you saw it this week. I saw a meme, and I can't remember where it was. I don't know if it was Haiti or something. Did you see that guy in a catcher's thing, like playing in the rain?
Yo, hella loud.
Look at this drama queen over here.
You're so loud.
Ain't the first time you've heard it. So
No,
the meme was
I've
about
never seen that meme.
a guy, and again, I don't know what the country he was in, but he was basically in the rain and mud with catcher's gear on, practicing catcher squats, throwing the ball, all kinds of stuff.
Oh.
And so, again, it's sometimes the love is there, nothing else impacts. So all this way to support, or these small ways that we can support are definitely very critical and stuff. So, as I mentioned before, Pinolero Baseball Project will put up the thing. They are currently so the fundraiser that is going on right now started today through November the 23rd. The site where things can be dropped off is a restaurant in San Francisco called Oye Manawa, a Nicaraguan restaurant. It's located at 3385 Mission Street. Equipment wise, what Junior said is that they are looking for gloves, for used bats, for baseballs, for catcher's equipment. So these are kind of the main things that they're looking for. Definitely other things such as, lightly used clothing and stuff like that are all great. Hoodies, or the kind of warm up jackets, whatever it may be. Those are cool too. But like I said, gloves, baseballs, bats, catcher's equipment are the main things that they're looking for, because it's hard to get back over in Nicaragua when he's down there. If you go to the Instagram page, which we'll also hopefully post, Pinolero Baseball Project, you will see other information. There's other ways to donate as well. He's doing this right now for the next week, specifically trying to do a drive right now, but they are always taking cash donate or Venmo, like just donations of money. He also can provide, and he's worked with folks from all over the country. So we're on the West Coast. He's told me that most recently there's been other individuals interested in donating, so they'll reach out to him for the mailing address to send stuff, and then they can get out to Nicaragua. So many ways you can donate, many ways you can get involved, spreading the word. Are you all right, dude?
Yeah.
Man. So many ways for you to, again, get involved in it. But anybody locally in the San Francisco area, please, 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 if there's anything that your kids have outgrown, Little League, whatever it is, right? Older bats or any of that stuff, please consider making those donations to help the youth out in Nicaragua.
Yeah.
You.
Different news.
What's
My
the
news. My people's news.
Your peoples. You got
My
peoples?
I got people.
Hey, your peoples can talk to my peoples. No.
I am my people.
Go for it.
Modern Warfare 2. Season 1 is tomorrow, but I think it gets released today at 9 for West Coast folks. Like your boy. I think, I could be wrong, it could be released at 12, so that's 3 a.m. for East Coast folks. So I always feel bad. I always feel bad for people on the East Coast when they say 12 PST and it's like 3 EST. I always feel bad. Um,
Pobrecito.
shush. Um, Modern Warfare 2, it's starting to feel like a traditional COD. Obviously, I never played COD where it was BO2, Infinite Warfare, Ghost. Didn't do the original CODs. I wasn't born, but still,
Yeah, is it that old?
it's that old.
Wow.
Call of Duty
I hadn't
Ghost.
tripped on it.
Call of Duty Ghost came out 10 years ago. Call of Duty, the original one, came out 21 years ago.
Jeez, man.
I want to say
Wow.
came out in like '01.
I learned something new today.
I have to research that one again.
Yeah, sure.
Came out sometime then. Modern Warfare 2 is starting to feel like a lot better. The camo grind right now is going actually really well. I think I should be able to get everything done by the new year, maybe even a little bit after the new year.
Mm-hmm.
I've now completed my ARs. I hated
Would
the
that be
M16.
assault rifles?
Yeah, I'm sorry. ARs. Hated the M16. The M16 does not hit like it used to anymore, and it sucks. No, it was like if it was like if a toddler was trying to compete in a boxing match. It doesn't hit for anything.
Now, is this toddler
This toddler is a
facing
legitimate
another
toddler.
though?
No,
Because that could hurt for another toddler.
it's like if a toddler went against like prime Mike Tyson.
Man, you ridiculous. I got you.
I swear,
I know what you're saying.
some of the shots that I was hitting, 3 shots to the head. What do they do? Turn around with an SMG and like 2 shots, I'm dead. I was like, dude, I put 3 bullets into your freaking eye. You should be dead.
It was probably bullets from those gel blaster guns.
It was probably one of those.
That we got.
So I hate that. The M16's really bad right now. And when I have to go back and do platinum, I think those are long shots. Polyatomic shouldn't be as bad. Those are just headshots. But I'm going to hate long shots with that gun. I'm going to lose my shit if it doesn't hit or register for anything. I'm adding a sniper scope in camping. There's a map on Modern Warfare 2. I think everyone that plays Modern Warfare 2 is with me on this one. There's this map, and I know my S&D people hate this map when they get into it. I forget what it's called. It's something like crossing. It's like a bridge, almost. It's like the Dumbarton. It's just a little hump.
Sure.
It's the 9 years of driving.
Sure.
But this map is filled with cars. And what are cars? They're explosive.
Mm.
So in the beginning of every match.
Is it like deserted cars you're talking about?
Yeah,
like on a bridge?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So at the beginning of every match, someone always has a nade. What do they do with that nade? They huck that nade across the damn map. What does that map do? Explode every damn car on the map, and they get like a quad feed. And I'm like, this is the stupidest map design. Whoever made this map needs to be fired or demoted for the stupidity of an idea of a map. Who puts cars simultaneously with each other that explode in one map?
I'm going to research this man's name so the next time he asks, I'm going to be able to say, it's this guy who did it.
I hate that map. All the other maps are okay. Some of them are shit, and I don't like it.
Is this a new map? I know you've talked about other maps before.
Everything's new. Every COD is new.
Got it. So
Except they're just getting makeovers. It's the same design of every goddamn time. Shipment and Shoot House are coming back. Oh dear Lord, the camo grind is going to be so much easier. And I only say this because a lot of the times, bigger maps suck trying to do a camo grind. I know with me, the javelin on waterbed, farm 18, and hotel are like okay. Farm 18 is probably the best one for the javelin because you can shoot actually across the field, and I love it on hard point. One hard point, certain area, and it's open. Whenever I shoot one that like hits the building or something, it
Mhm.
explodes that whole area. And I'm like, oh, so good with this. It is so easy. But the javelin, I hate the javelin. I'm never gonna use the javelin except for when I need to do the camel grind. Riot shield, okay. I haven't done that one yet. Knife is a knife. It's not that bad. So yeah, I have all my ARs gold. I have an SPR gold. And I got 2 rocket launchers gold. I have the Pila and the basic RPG gold. Working on the Joker or the Javelin. I'm on the kills one, and I almost have the gold one. When I get this gold one, I'm probably gonna sit and cry in my chair for about like 5 minutes for all the pain and suffering that I had to go through to get just to level this shit up. Mind you, you have to level these things up to like level 11.
Nope.
They have no attachment, so it sucks. It's alright. So yeah, Modern Warfare is going great. I'm on SMGs now. I'm working on SMGs, finish the launchers, work on the pistols, finish that, finish the knife, finish that, then go to the rat shield with my back, and then yada yada yada. So basically, how I'm doing this is I have my primary, I have the secondaries. Once I finish all the secondaries, which I'll probably get 3 or 4 categories of guns done before I finish all the secondaries. Then once I finish all the secondaries, throw a rat shield on my back, start leveling that up, and I should be good. But in better news,
Good luck, sir.
thank you.
Mm-hmm.
In better news, the CDL Call of Duty League is about 17 days away. And
Yep.
don't hate on me for knowing how long it is because this is probably going to be one of the single greatest seasons, not of all time, but a really good season so far.
You're looking forward to it.
Yes.
Yes.
There's been a lot of roster changes. I know I've covered them in the first couple of episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Paris Legion moves out of the EU. They go to Vegas. Now they're called Las Vegas Legion or Vegas Legion. Still the same name, just different location. That squad is made up of Temp, TJ Halley, Awakening. I forget the last guy's name, but it looks solid. Just not enough to compete with the more of the main squads like Texas, your team, LA Thieves, Atlanta. I don't know about them. Gorillas look pretty solid. I don't know. Surge may be able to pull some shit out their ass again. Beat FaZe.
Well, as we see with the dubs, right? You just never know. However, it's going to play out. So
I don't know.
I know you're, like I said, I'm definitely excited, and waiting to hear
Taking
as
over.
the progress goes, right?
Taking over Fridays and Saturdays. When there's no Niners on Sundays, CDL Sunday.
This character.
I hope they have Thursday night football for the rest of the year. Probably not, but
Nah, they don't.
Yeah. And then in better news,
Better, more better.
well, probably not as better news. Better news in Modern Warfare 2. Warzone 2 with an all new game mode DMZ. DMZ is more of an extraction type game mode. There's one where you can actually rescue a prisoner, or you can exfil safely, or you can play your traditional Warzone and just win the match. Kill everybody, win the match. Or if people exfil, then there's less people you have to kill. So that one's cool. And I've been seeing these things. Saw leaks of a bunch of camos because Call of Duty loves leaking. Camos look actually really cool. They released the CDL pack. I actually really like it. It's really solid. It's like the basic white and black. Then the camo looks actually really cool. It's white for most of the primary, and then it's black for a lot of the accents and stuff. Calling cards are cool. There's a charm. I actually really like this charm.
A charm, you say?
It's like a little keychain
Gotcha.
that hangs from
Okay.
your gun.
Mhm.
It's the CDL logo, but on like coming out of it, it's like a bracket, like an actual tournament bracket. So it has a little 2 people line going in CDL.
Yeah.
It's actually really cool. Kind of like it. Warzone 2 comes out tomorrow, and if you played Warzone 1 and have Modern Warfare 2, you actually get two or three knife blueprints, and I think 2 or 3 charms. It's either or. It's either 2 blueprints and 3 charms, or 3 blueprints and 2 charms. That was that. Yeah, there's basically all the Call of Duty stuff.
Lots of stuff going on.
Lots of stuff going on. Call of Duty World, CDO League. Some rosters still haven't finalized, and this is scaring the shit out of me because Thieves have not finalized. So
They haven't?
So I don't know if we're doing something, but I'm looking at the Twitter feed and everything. I don't think we have to finalize because we weren't actually making any roster moves. But Surge completed their roster, and it's the same. I think Texas has finalized their thing, but we don't know yet.
Mhm.
FaZe, Gorillas, Boston Breach, Paris Legion, not Paris, Vegas Legion. Basically, most of the teams have submitted their rosters. Thieves are scaring the shit out of me. We haven't submitted their rosters. I hope our new manager doesn't do no dumb shit. Optic hasn't submitted their rosters, but this year is Optic Scumpy, King Scumpy, his last season in the CDL. So I think that makes a Dark Prince Envoy. No longer a prince. He's probably gonna be called the Dark King.
The Dark Knight. Oh no.
That's Batman.
Hello?
Dark King Envoy. I don't know yet.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
You see, my son cusses a lot, especially when you start messing with his LA Thieves team.
Yes. That's like you with the Niners. I don't want to hear nothing. I hear you from my room.
You're going to have to hear it. But
I hear you from the room.
yeah, but I ain't cussing like you for every little thing.
That is cap. That's the biggest BS statement I think I've ever heard.
We're just gonna have to, dub over this section.
No, we're not dubbing this. I'm here and I see you get up, walk around. Like,
here we go.
MF, what are you doing, MF?
Let's bring out the marshmallows and roast them up. It's story time.
Dropping F-bombs, MFers. What are you doing? Catch the ball. Exactly.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Or
no, kind of sugarcoat what you do for football.
We gonna cover Black Panther. Is it time for Black Panther time?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if there was still Call of Duty stuff.
Black Panther.
So we transition.
Yeah, bah. Sorry.
Who? Black Panther. We got to see it.
White Tiger.
Watched it. Watched it.
You know how many times I've messed with people saying
I see it. Just came off naturally.
They're all like, did you watch Black? Or I was like, did you watch Black Panther? And they're like, what? You say Black Panther? I was like, no. Did you watch White Tiger? And they just look at me in like a stone cold face. And I'm like, yes, Black Panther. What?
So we got to watch it on Sunday.
See,
what'd you think?
I liked it. I almost cried 3 minutes into the film. Not even. Maybe like a minute into the film.
Don't spoil it for folks yet.
What's it going to say?
I'm just saying. Okay.
It was a really good movie. Really good backstory. Really covers how like grief works with a person. Damn, how do I? I don't know how to say this without like spoiling.
I don't know.
It
If you,
basically it's a good representation. Ryan Coogler did a really good job with covering how Shuri is in grief with everything, with T'Challa's passing, with her dad passing, just how that all plays out and how everything works from then.
I think there's different ways that people grieve, and you saw a couple of ways that people grieve.
Ramonda grieved with accepting it, but also trying to talk with him. Shuri just wanted to get it over with and kind of like bypass it. Okoye was more sad about it, but she still served Wakanda, like in his name.
No, you're right. You're accurate. I'm just kind of like, I'm trying to, as you're saying, I'm like,
Trying to think on.
no, I was more
spoil it.
like, all right, don't spoil anything
No,
for
yeah,
folks. With grief and in real life, a lot of my work lines up with that. So you got to see people get angry. People, may celebrate somebody. People are going to be in different stages of grief, of acceptance, of denying, of, wishing that it was them or they could switch spots or why this or, so again, a lot of it you saw represented by various characters. And it was a touching, you know, intense at times movie, right? And they didn't ignore obviously that Chadwick Boseman, but really here in the movie, the Black Panther had passed, right? They give a story, that lines up with that. They don't ignore it. They address it, and a couple of little surprises that were like, oh damn, So it was again an intense movie. Um, I think different. There's been a lot of different opinions that I've heard share, about it. Um, so, to each their own, right? People are going to get certain things from it. Um, there was a new character introduced, obviously, Namor, right?
Yeah, him. What I was gonna say.
What were you going to say?
Ironheart.
Ironheart 2.
Riri Williams, the black girl.
Yep.
I really liked her character.
I think they did a good intro.
They did a really good job on introducing her.
I gotta be honest. Like I feel like I gotta learn more about certain characters. I mean, I think this new phase of MCU has already, put out a lot of folks, right?
This was the end of Phase 4.
I don't know. Maybe it was, or maybe it wasn't. Considering that the last phase I thought ended with the Spider-Man movie, and everything beyond that was the new phase.
Oh yeah.
So this is.
I thought Black Panther was the last one, and then Phase 5 was start a No Way Home.
Yeah, no, I don't know, but I thought this was all in there because chronologically it's when it's been released. So I don't see that they would go backwards on it, right? But I don't know. Maybe I'm incorrect on it, right? What I don't think, even though they introduced like some couple of characters, is that and with some of my friends this was shared that it didn't add much to the MCU. How Loki has done most recently, how obviously Quantum Mania is going to contribute. It was really isolated about Wakanda. And I'm not saying that's good or bad. I'm just saying, like, just a kind of a point to be made, right?
I think this one was. I want to say, I could be completely wrong. I think this movie was actually before Loki and everything. Because it said 6 years after Thanos.
Mhm.
Thanos was 2024 timeline ish.
Mhm.
And Loki was probably well after that one. I don't know.
We'll have to do a little more research on that. But yeah, I think it's definitely worth
It's
watching.
it's a good, heart warming, heart wrenching, heartbreak movie. It's a very emotional movie.
I don't think there's heartbreak necessarily.
Heartbreak.
My heart was broken. But
Cold hearted soul.
no, my heart was touched. It was not broken. Misguided child.
Not misguided. What?
So yeah. Anyways, worth the watch.
Yeah.
Yep. Anything else that you on it? Have folks? Anybody from
Yeah.
your school watched it?
Yeah.
What they think?
I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
It was a solid movie for them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are we opening boxes now?
I think we are opening boxes. Hopefully, we get better at this too. So
this time we actually don't have a second camera set up. As y'all can tell, we got BD1 back.
And your pop.
And
Which you
my
didn't
pop.
introduce. But yes.
Yeah. So I think we talked about this episode 3 or something. We went down to LA one time.
Oh.
I think it was this year during spring break or something. We went to LA earlier this year, and we went down to the Funko shop, and we actually made pops of ourselves. So he made a pop of himself, I made a pop of myself, as you can see, and then Mother made a pop of herself too.
Yep.
And then we get more Funko Pops.
So
Hey.
we're trying to figure this out. What would be a possibly?
If you guys have any ideas, comments, or the email, hit us up. As suggestions to do it better. Just like an unboxing type thing. What
Yes.
was I going to say?
What I was gonna say was that we're trying to figure out with this unboxing stuff. You know, I don't think we're gonna do it like every time. Maybe it'll be like once a month or something.
Oh, yeah.
So we're making those adjustments internally. But we do have some boxes. Some from 3 from Mystery Grail.
And then one from some anonymous source that you bought it from. Not anonymous.
Stop
We know where it's from.
disrespecting them. No,
I don't know what
I'm
it
just playing.
is.
I know, no. I was gonna read it. So
Cut the-
if you want, you can start opening some of those. So he's opening some of the ones. I think we mentioned it last time. Mystery Grail. They have boxes every week. They there's like one pop per box, and they will have sometimes grails that they call them, like some of the more
Put you
expensive.
over here.
I was about to say, you just put that down, buddy. So yeah, so that's what you get out of it. Sometimes you do real well. Sometimes we've done really well. You know, I won't say we did really bad. We just kind of, this wasn't what I'm talking about, which is Mystery Grail boxes that you are holding. The other one was something completely different. And yes, we failed at that one. So he should be showing you, not just keeping the excitement to himself, maybe putting it on the table as we discussed, so that y'all can join in. Okay, but you can read the name and maybe others will know.
His name is a New York Jets guy. His name is John Nama.
Not even close. Not even close. His name is Joe Namath.
Name it.
One of the premier elite quarterbacks for the New York Jets. He's the one, I believe, in Super Bowl III, he guaranteed a win. I forget the opponents. And so they came through, and the Jets won that Super Bowl. So that was the first of pops. We of the mystery Grail pops. We got 3 in total from them. While he continues to put out the other ones.
Next one we got. I'm gonna botch this shit.
Now that one, I feel you if you botch it. The first one, we got to talk.
I think I was just dyslexic on the first one.
Yeah.
This one is a Demon Slayer one.
Yeah.
Muzan.
Wow.
Yeah.
Go for
Muzan. I'm not attempting the last.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm not even gonna help you on that one. He looks a little bit like a Michael Jackson guy though, with that hat. Though.
I'm gonna ask Iggy about that one.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That'd be cool.
On to the third box.
Iggy, we need your help. After he opens this third one, we have one more box to open. Now, let me read you some of this first before Manny jumps back on the mic. The last box that we got, I bought one, and so that one is a little bit higher value. There was a guaranteed value at the time of boxing. There was a guaranteed value of the this one here by my arm that of $215 plus. It should have 6 Funko Pops in this box alone. So we're about to find out that one too, and it had it actually listed out like some of the higher valued ones. There's a couple of pops that are apparently worth more than $700, just one individual pop. So we'll see what our luck has in store for it. But yes, now the third one.
The third
one
is a Great American Ballpark exclusive. And
dun,
it
dun,
is
dun.
Eric Davis of the Cincinnati Reds.
Nice.
Don't ask me why. I was about to say New York Reds.
I don't know why, but you're definitely confused with names today.
I'm dyslexic.
All right. So now we're going
Big box.
big box, bigger value. Let's see what we get out of this one. And I thought there was only 4 pops. I like how you're talking into the box, not the microphone. Make room for the others. Let's put it in the middle and let's both kind of select from the. Just put it in the middle. Good. Just follow the directions and we're good. Right on, pal.
All right, move Beatty for a second.
So here we go. The good thing, currently I see that they are all in protectors.
They all have prices too.
All right, well, didn't need to let folks know, but that's cool.
They won't know the prices. We just know the prices.
I'm going to select one first. Man, I don't know that I want this one. No. That's actually a cool one.
That's what I thought it was.
It is Bo Jackson. For all my Raiders fans out there, this is Bo Jackson. He was a great
He was an amazing Kansas City Royal.
And a great Raider. He actually, got injured. It was a kind of a flukish hip injury, if I remember correctly. But definitely he was like, man, he as a baseball player and as a football player, he was definitely, pretty sweet right there.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was Antonio Brown. I just saw 84 on the Raiders.
Yeah. Gotcha. But he was 34.
Yay, it's another anime one.
Whoop, whoop.
So next one is another Demon Slayer one.
What is it?
One, Tanjiro Kamado.
Kamado.
If I'm botching these names, I'm sorry. Never watched anime in my life.
Cool. I like it. I pulled out another one now. It's a glow-in-the-dark pop in a box exclusive. It is Mayhem or April Parker. This is a one from the Venom collection or from the Venom line. Right.
The Venom series.
There you go. Venom series. I know we'd get to the right kind of thing. Yeah. What you got? What you got?
So this one is a $20.99 a Beyond Amazing collection. It is from the 2022 Summer Convention. It is Spider-Man 2099 from the new Miles Morales game.
Nice.
Wait.
Is it?
No. This is just Spider-Man.
Gamer one.
So, Peter Parker.
Nice. Dig it. Dig it. I'm going to run with this one. Another Spider-Man. This one is Spider-Man. What is it?
Beyond the Spider-Verse.
No, this one? Looks like it says Across the Spider-Verse.
Oh, this is a new one.
So it might be a newer one, right?
No, we actually have this one. So this one is the new Miles Morales movie, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. And this is...
Oh, yeah.
This is the new suit that he's going to wear in the film.
The one that we just got recently, right? That box. Yep. Cool.
The last one.
Last one. Drum roll.
This is a great one.
That was a weak-ass drum.
Weak-ass drum. This one is known for his very lovable lasagna.
Lasagna.
When he just loves lasagna.
Yep.
We got Garfield.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just a basic Garfield.
It's a basic Garfield.
But it's Garfield.
But that's a cool pop. That's a cool pop.
I like the Garfield one.
No, it's sweet. I think it just quick. The more expensive ones I thought I saw.
It was the Bo Jackson.
Yep, and the Garfield one.
No, and
Demon Slayer one. Garfield one. And you can look at the bottom just to make sure. I can't even see what it says. Oh, okay. Maybe it's not the Garfield one.
That's what I thought.
You are correct, sir. Oh, yeah, that's what you have. That's what happened.
That was it.
Oh, that's not even the one I was looking at.
Bo Jackson.
So maybe I just saw a different one.
In 10-0.
Oh, don't rub it. Okay. So yeah, definitely like Bo Jackson was like 75, I thought. The one you just got was like 50. So we have our little sticker in here that shows, or that puts it out there at boxing. It was valued at $239, all the 6 pops together. So I think we did good.
That's a good pull.
That's a pretty good pull. Definitely better than that last one we had. So this was Funky Bop, is the name of the place. So definitely, I think worth checking out other times. So those are our pops. Weren't expecting 9 total, but damn, we put out a whole lot today. So I think that's a wrap for stuff. Do we want to?
It's a wrap on episode 7. Again, like we say almost every episode. Well, like we say every episode. If you guys want to contact us for any ideas, support, feedback, comments, concerns, just hit us at our email at LikeFatherLikeSonPCast@gmail.com. Again, it's LikeFatherLikeSonPCast@gmail.com. We'll put it up on the title screen.
That is also our IG
There's also
name
our IG
as well.
page. LikeFatherLikeSonPCast on Instagram, Gmail, Twitter, TikTok, Reddit.
DM us, let us know any thoughts, all that good stuff.
Only Instagram.
Yeah.
Not Reddit or TikTok. Or Twitter.
Not yet.
Not yet.
But
yeah.
Yes, sir. So yeah, now it's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
See y'all hopefully next week.
Episode 7.
Yes, sirs.
Wrap.
Yes, ma'ams. Yes, misses. Peace.
Peace out.